Board on this computer. Okay, all right. Hey guys, welcome to our Sunday night power plan. It is June 26th. We have one not even full week left of June to get planned out. And I'm gonna, excuse me, I'm gonna focus mainly on that, but also we'll talk a little bit about first of the month stuff because obviously we're gonna be hitting July here before you know it. So I want to kick off the, I was gonna say kick off the month. I want to kick off the meeting with doing our rate of run. So if you have a calculator and a secondary device that you can get logged into the cloud, you're going to need that. Oh, so okay, so we're going to get logged into the cloud. Put my spectacles on. Just right there on that very main, your home page, whatever that would be considered. You're going to scroll down until you see. Now we have to get past all the getaway stuff. The business dashboard and the business snapshot. So click the business snapshot so it drops open for you. And then go to where it says qualifications. Under there, you're going to see current QV. Okay. You're going to take that dollar amount because that's the current qualified volume that you and your team have done. You're going to take that dollar amount and you're going to divide it by the 26th because we are on the 26th day of the month. So you're now looking at a much smaller number. That is the average sales per day that you and your team have done so far this month. So you're going to take that new smaller number, multiply it by 30 because we have 30 days this month. And you are now looking at what you are, excuse me, estimated to end the month at. Let's talk about June. Who's having a great June? Yeah, I'm not. I just wanted to throw that out there and see if I was the only one. So here's why rate of run is so important. And this is why we do it every Sunday. I am not surprised by this number. Like none of you, if you've been on back in the tree house, in bought as good as May. About as good as May. Gotcha. None of us should be surprised by our numbers because we have been doing our rate of runs, right? So if you just pulled up a number and you're like, yep, that's what I was feeling. That was the number I was thinking, which I'm not surprised by my number. I know my number is not where it needs to be. June has blown as far as I'm concerned. But here's the thing that I want to make sure you all remember about June and July and August. It is where the cream is made. So I don't know, I'm gonna go farmer on you here. If any of you have ever witnessed a dairy cow be milked before, there's a certain time in its life where the cream is really heavy and easy to get to. There's a certain time where it's not, where you actually have to separate more than not. You have to actually separate the skim milk from the cream. And you may have like a whole gallon of milk, but you may only get like a little bit of cream because that's the good stuff. And it takes a lot of work to get to the good stuff. That's where you're at right now. You are on that big jar of milk and you're only getting a little bit of cream. But here's the thing. If you don't keep milking that cow every single day and working, it'll dry up and go away. And that's your business. So I don't know where that comes from. I'm just a farm girl at heart, but you've got to keep working the business even when you're not getting the best of the best of the best. And here's the thing, our company is doing everything they can right now to help us through June, July, and August. People are on vacation. People are at summer. People are like not always thinking about everything. We've just come off of that big boom where people are like thinking spring break, got to get in a swimsuit, need to get my shit together. But now people are doing, all the things that people do in the summer. So now is when your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, as redundant as it may seem and feel to you over the next couple months, it is literally the lifeline of your business. If you are not getting your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 completed on a daily basis, if you're waiting till Saturday to finish 4 days worth, you're going to end up with a business that's really rocky and it's going to have to restart again when the rest of the world starts paying attention. If you can just commit to the day-to-day activity, the non-glamorous, non-exciting day-to-day activity of your business, you will reap the benefits in the end. So again, I don't know how many of you know about milk cows, but if you don't keep the milk coming every single, like a farmer has to milk that cow every day, whether they want to drink that milk or not, because if they don't, it'll dry up. And then when they do get thirsty and want milk, they won't be able to do it. The cow has to get pregnant all over again. I don't know about you, but I don't want my business having to get pregnant all over again to get started again, right? I just want to stay good. I just want to keep milking my cow every day so that I'm ready. It's that, but if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready kind of thing. So I know looking at my June number, and I know talking from a lot of people in my downline, not all teams obviously, but in my downline, I know a lot of people are like, holy moly. But it's okay, you guys that's what business is about. And that's why we look at these numbers. So we know where we're at. So we know what we have to do. Maybe you're not happy where your number is, but I can tell you, if you're looking at a number in general, you've done something right? You're not looking at a goose egg. So take this number and make it your goal to add to it in July. Do not accept this number to be like, oh, it's going to be summer, it's going to be lower. No, June is here. June's almost gone. Even with all the great promos that we had in the month of June, it was still really a struggle. But if you noticed, the company is not stupid. The company is throwing out promo after new customer acquisition, right? So the new, like, they're giving you perks to sign up all the new people. That's because they know in this building phase, when it's over, when the building phase is over and the people are ready, you'll be ready for them. But if you're just sitting out summer, because you're like, no, nobody's really buying anything right now, people are on vacation, you know, all the excuses that you hear. If you sit that out, when they do come back, you are not going to be the first person they think of, because maybe over the summer while they were sitting on the beach doing nothing, then they were scrolling the Facebook, they didn't see you anymore. They didn't see you talking about your business. They didn't see you showing your business. They didn't see you showing how great your product was, right? That somebody else is going to do it. So just make sure the person that they are seeing is you. Make sure that you are the one sticking to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know some days, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, there are days I would have poked my eyeballs out versus do my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? Do you ever have that feeling? But then you do it and you're like, that wasn't so bad, right? This isn't rocket science. It's just, it's self-discipline is honestly what it is. Don't ever sit out or not do this consistently. Yes, it's all about consistency. And you guys, that is the hardest part of owning a business. The most fun part of owning a business is when the money is flowing and the customers are happy. But to get to that point, you got to do all the grunt work at the beginning, right? Like for every business that you see booming, somebody is in the back changing the toilet paper. And that's you, that's us, right? You're owning this is your business that you own. So yes, you can have the beautiful selfies, and yes, you can do the fun reels, and yes, you can throw out promos, and yes, you can send samples. But if you're not in the back changing the toilet paper and keeping the floor clean, it's going to catch up to you eventually. So I got a lot of metaphors tonight. I'm not really sure where it's all coming from. All right. So anyway, you guys, we have a promo that ends tonight for the $200 and $400 promoter pack. I hope that you are all working the heck out of this. Courtney says that it's summer or it's the holidays is the exact mindset I was in when I lost rank. Don't let those excuses win. Yes, because you know what? There's always going to be something. I mean, like when I think about my life on a day-to-day basis, I like having something to look forward to. So for me, it's like, oh, it's almost summer. Oh, it's almost vacation. Oh, it's almost the holidays. But I don't use those as an excuse to stop living my life, right? So when somebody says to you, yeah, it's summer. Okay, be happy for them. They probably waited months for, maybe it's a teacher, they waited months for summer. Be happy for them, celebrate with them. Let them know when they're ready, you're here. Don't be like, oh, well, it's summer, so no one's going to do anything, because somebody out there is going to do it. But again, you have to be the one that's working your business day to day, changing that toilet paper if you want them to pay attention to you. So back to the promo that's going on right now. I don't remember, like, you know, a lot of times they drop a promo and I'm like, oh yeah, I know this one. I didn't know this one. I didn't feel like, oh, I know this one. I felt like I knew parts or pieces of it. But gosh, what an awesome thing to wake up to yesterday morning, that they free shipping on promoter packs. Yes, please. Thank you so much. The free products. And Shantae is actually, I think, the one that showed this to us in our team chat. If you guys have not recently looked at the checkout process on those $400 packs, when you're getting the free items, you know, it used to just be 4 things. It's huge now. There's so many things that you can pick. So it's no longer just the balance or just the boost. I mean, I can't even list it because it was so big. But that is a really awesome thing. So I know when I sent out messages to people, I said, you know, oh, 13 items. Thank you, Shantae. 13. There are 13 things they can try for free. And I don't know about you, but I'm very strategic. When I buy my packs, I don't really try things anymore. I get the stuff that I know I use because I'm going to get it for free. But then on top of it, again, think, you got to think like a company. On top of it, they're throwing in codes, promo codes that can then be passed down. So they're literally helping someone build their business. And you guys, the someone could be you. If you aren't taking advantage of these promos with this package, you need to stop and ask yourself why. Why am I not taking advantage of this? Because free shipping is always awesome. And those promo codes coming at you are awesome. Like, whenever it comes out, I'm like, is this for new people only? Is this for new people only? That's the first thing I'm like scanning about. And I was like, oh my gosh, we can all do this. Like, we can actually take advantage of it ourselves. So definitely look at that before the end of the day if you haven't thought about ordering for yourself. But also, this is a great, for all of us who have those non-promoting promoters, this is still a great thing for them to get on because of the free shipping, because of the free products that come with that. And you guys, you never know when somebody has a promo code, for the people who are like, but I'm not a salesperson. That's okay. You don't have to be a salesperson. Just know you're going to get this promo code and you can pass it on to your friends. Everybody loves to be the friend that gives the friends a family discount, right? Do you guys have a family or friend that works at Kohl's or Macy's and they're like, oh my gosh, I got the flyer. You get the friends and family discount. Like, it can be their friends and family discount that they pass down to somebody. Before you know it, you can actually create a promoter on this because they had promo codes to pass to people. So I'm always, I know I say this all the time, but no stone unturned. So make sure that every promoter on your team, current promoter, knows about this promotion, whether they are promoting for real or not. And then this is obviously an awesome time for someone who's maybe a really great, happy customer who's talked about promoting, or maybe just someone who has never even thought about it, but today's the day. They're like, yeah, I want something new. I need to add, a side hustle for gas money. I need, school's going to be starting back soon. I actually saw, we went to, side note, we went to a nursery today because I love to like walk around the flowers. And the girls that were working there were up at the front. They were putting pine cones on stakes and red berries. They're getting ready for Christmas at Burns Nursery already. So like, I can't think about that right now, but it's coming. So there could be somebody somewhere who saw that and thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay for Christmas? Like, they might already be panicking because they're trying to put gas in their car. So this is such an opportunity for them. Not only do they get all the product, but they get the freebies, they get the promos, and they get the free shipping. And then I encourage you to throw something in yourself. I threw in some cash back for people. I saw some people on my team throw in free packs of DFT, like whatever you have on your shelf, like something else to kind of add to it. So don't go to bed without making sure everyone knows about this promo. Which I know it's 7 something here in Ohio, but it's the weekend and it's the summer. So please do not assume that everyone on your team saw the email, or maybe they saw it and they didn't bother opening it, right? They have to know, like, why is this important? I actually, on my message, I started with the little eyeballs, and I think my first sentence was, did you know all this is free? Something like that, because I would open that, right? When you open that. So just make sure you're trying to get people's attention so that they know that this is something they can take advantage of. Not only because this could help your rate of run number, this could help bump you up, but again, this is going to set you up, whether you're purchasing it for your own personal stash to be using for trials, or whether somebody is starting new. I mean, for a new promoter to have a big pack, that's just, to me, the best way to get started, because they have product for themselves and product to pass out. So just make sure I don't want to talk about the promo forever, but just make sure you're not skipping on this and that you're not assuming people have read about it. It just takes a couple seconds to send out a message and just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And you guys, you have everyone's cell phone number. Do you remember that? Do you remember that from last week? You do not have to rely on Messenger and hope they open it. You don't have to send an email and hope they open it. You have their cell phone number. Text them a quick message. Hey, the night's almost over. We only have a few hours left. Did you know all this stuff is free today? And then list it: free shipping, free product, free promo codes. Some people may not write you back, but some people will. And that's what counts. That's what we're here for, right? We send it to 80 so that 4 people talk to us, right? Okay. Moving on. Hope you guys have your blank 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the week. I'm not going to go into detail necessarily about, because I feel like we do it all the time. What I do want to go into detail about, though, is the fact that you have 4 days left of the month before we dive into July. And July is one of those months to me where you are always going to have to, in your mind, stay ahead of the game, because July kicks off with a holiday right out of the bat, right? So July is going to be on Friday the 1st, right? People are going to start celebrating July 4th on Friday the 1st. They're going to celebrate on the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and some people are going to carry it over through the 5th and the 6th. And if any of you have dogs that are afraid of fireworks, get ready, because it's coming. So what I mean by you have to be a step ahead is, don't wait to talk about, if you're going to do some sort of 4th of July promo, Don't wait to talk about it until the 3rd or the 4th of July. Okay. You're in retail. I just told you the nursery is getting ready for Christmas. Target probably has school supplies out. You have to stay a step ahead. So already be talking about it now, already be front loading. If you guys want to do something patriotic, so this is just where my brain's going, like, let's say you wanted to really focus patriotic this week. If you wait until July 4th to start featuring Lavelle stories about soldiers, you're late to the party. Start it tomorrow. Start going through the Lavelle fan page, finding anyone who served, first responders, so on and so forth, and start featuring those, but start them now. Don't wait until the holiday. You have to be ahead of stuff. And so I just always try to, I always call it front loading. I mean, I know you guys have probably heard me talk about that before. I think it's really important to front load your social media. Keep in mind when you're looking at this week, so you may very well be one of the people I just talked about. You may have plans or vacation or something starting on the 1st, right? So don't wait until the 1st. Don't ever tell yourself, well, I've got vacation that week, or I've got the day off, so I'm going to make my reel on the 1st, or I'm going to make my post. No, this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, head down, do as much stuff as you can, get in your the notes section of your phone and start creating posts and just save them so that you can pop them out there. I know have you guys seen this yet on the TikTok and the Instagram, where now the experts are like, don't batch your reels? Okay, they're smoking crack because I'm too busy. So maybe after the holiday, I will try the not batching the reel. It just cracks. They just make up rules. I swear they wake up and they're like, things are too dull around here. Let's just make up a rule and let's just throw these people off their game. To me, this is the week to be batching your reels. Courtney says, yes, I'll be front loading a lot this week for the following week because I'll be on vacation and off to the leader retreat. Yes. All of you guys that are going on to the boot camp leader retreat, you're busy. You're super busy. Excuse me. July is going to be half over by the time you wake up after the leader retreat. So now is the time to really get focused. Plus, I don't know about you, but I would like to see my family and friends over the holiday, but yet know that I'm still working my job. And I know some people, let's talk about that real quick. This has nothing to do with Power Plan, but I'm on a roll tonight for some reason. I know some people get kind of spicy and they're like, well, I'm not going to work my job over the holiday. That's ridiculous. Okay. Hey, you're a business girl. You do what you want, but I can guarantee you, if you're at a barbecue and somebody asks you how your job's going, you'll sit there and you'll talk to your aunt or your cousin or your friend or whoever about the job that you work that helped create someone else's business that you get a paycheck from, right? You won't think twice about it. You will not think twice about talking about how busy you've been at work, how understaffed things have been, or how, so-and-so landed a new contract. And you'll talk about that all day long, right? So when somebody looks at you and says, how is work? I want your brain immediately to go to your Lavelle business. Talk about what makes your paychecks happen. Don't talk about somebody else's business. How's business going? It's been awesome. I have a leader retreat coming up I'm going to. We just got done with this amazing promo over the weekend where we're helping people kick off their business with promo codes. You have got to get your brain in that spot. When somebody asks me how work is going, that's what I think of. That's where I go. Right? It's like when you see people wearing their Nike t-shirt and they're so excited about it when they could be wearing a Thrive t-shirt. Nike ain't paying you crap. Right? So you are getting ready to, if you haven't already, venture to the lake, to the boat, to, I guess I'm at the pool, the whatever, the this party, the that party, and people are going to ask you how your job's going. I know, I don't know how this turned into a Tammy talk. I'm sorry. I have literally not felt good for 2 weeks. I feel so good today. Like I'm like back on it. So you're all suffering. I'm sorry. But that's where your brain needs to go. So right now in your head, like be thinking like, so Courtney, I know you're going on vacation and Courtney's really good about this. I've seen her in action in the pool. But if somebody says to you, how's work going? Her gut instinct may be to talk about her day job. I don't care about your day job. That just helps pay the bills right now while you're building this business. Hold your head high. What is this business doing for you? How's work going? Oh my gosh, it's awesome. We get on a Zoom every Sunday and we all help each other get our week plan. My leader we have training 3 days a week. We've got this planned. We've got one of the girls on the team is having a Thrive Bite party Thursday night. You should come. If you could start thinking about your LaBelle business the same way you talk about somebody else's business, you will become a business owner. Like, this is where your brain needs to be at all times. And the reason I feel the need to say this is because I know you're all getting ready to go places and do things. And I know it's easy. I know, like, it's not easy. I know it's kind of tricky because a lot of people don't understand your LaBelle business. And here's the thing, they don't understand your day job either. They don't. When somebody says, so Shantae, if I said, how was your day today? If you really went into detail about how your day went at the salon, I'd be like, you mix what with what to do what? I don't understand. I don't understand. People are just making small talk, right? How's work going? Learn to start answering that it's going great, and always know why it's going great. I just helped 2 people start their new Thrive experience. I just got this new girl on the team. We got her business kicked off. She hit the bonus right out of the bat. She's headed in now. She's focused on earning her car. It's going awesome. My leader just celebrated 7 years. 7 years she's had a free car, and I'm on my 3rd year. We're killing it. Like, throw people for a loop, because everybody right now wants to hear you bitch and moan. Work sucks. We're understaffed. We're underpaid. They're cutting our benefits. Blah, 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 right? Is that not what everyone wants to hear you talk about? So throw them for a loop. And honestly, you guys, this is your business. This is where your brain should be. Like, don't tell your boss I said this, but you are just there to fill some time during the day to make sure you have some benefits right now until you're able to get yourself signed up for your own policy, right? That's what that boils down to. Amy says, okay, I need to hear this talk. So right. I'm trying to create a life without my day job. So why should I talk about my day job? Lisa says, my boss knows. My boss knows too. How's your job? Which one? I've got multiple. Yes. And they're all going great. Yes. 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 Okay. So I don't even know where we are. We're on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me back up here. So thinking about the week ahead, if I were you, my goal would be to have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday already planned out and ready by Wednesday. So now, does that mean that I want you to already do all your reach outs? No, but I want you to have it planned out. Already have the names written down for whose birthday is going to be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Already have your follow-ups. So let's think. We'll be back together next Sunday, but you need to probably by Friday talk to anyone who has a July 5th auto ship, right? You should already be talking to them. So you want their names written down by Friday. Have it planned out so that for just if you guys ever do that, where you pre-plan your day with people's names of who you're going to talk to, when you literally sit down, you can sit down with your phone and your sheet. You can sit at the dining room table. You can sit in a salon chair. I don't care where you sit. You can send out these messages so quickly because you already know who you're going to talk to and who you're planning on and what you're talking about, versus the almighty scroll that we all get stuck in. And then before you know it, a half an hour's gone by. We've only sent 3 messages because did you know that Sally got a new dog and there was a girl at the party and all the crap, right? So plan that out. And then really for your social media, do not go to bed Thursday night without already knowing what Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are going to be. Now, does that mean that you can't Saturday afternoon throw something out on Facebook that's completely organic that just happened? Maybe you're on a boat and something great happened, or maybe you got to see. No, of course you can. But you guys know if you head out Saturday morning and you've done your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, except for your social media, and you're like, okay, I'm going to get some footage on the boat, and that's what my reel is going to be. Well, you might have a couple cocktails on the boat. You may run into your cousin before you know it, the sun is setting and you haven't done shit today. Right? So at least have a post and a reel. And then obviously your stories can happen during the day. And for some of you who are like, I don't know if I want to have my, maybe you don't, maybe you want to put your phone away. Cool, great. Make sure you share your capsules when you wake up in the morning. Maybe around lunch, you pick up your phone and you put something on your story. Maybe it's a snapshot of where you are, or maybe you already have a picture of some sort of motivational quote or something saved and you put that on there, but already have it planned out. Because I'm telling you, Friday through Monday of this upcoming week are going to go like that. It just will. It's July. It's July 4th weekend. It's all the things. So you really have to hit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday hard. So we really just did Rate of Run. This has been a horrible power planning. I'm super sorry. But I felt like everything we talked about needed to be talked about. Oh, one more thing that I want to talk about really quickly. That names added to your leads list. You may actually have the opportunity to put real live humans, like not Facebook friends, right? Because you might see people. The one thing that I keep seeing, and this is directly goes back to like boot camp chats, but one thing I keep seeing are people struggling. They're following up with the same people over and over and over, and like they're burning a hole into these people's messages. Okay, if you're adding 2 new people to your list every single day, your follow-ups should change. Okay. Don't follow up with somebody just to follow up with them. If you followed up with somebody on a Monday, now if they're in their first 3 days of Thrive, okay, cool, yes. But if you followed up with somebody on Monday, do not follow back up with them on Friday, just because you need to fill in the follow-up. Right? Go down to your new names that you added. Have you yet made a comment or something? Have you been in Messenger with them yet? If you haven't, let's put them, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're constantly adding 2 new names to your leads list, your reach outs and follow-ups should be changing. Your network should be growing. If it's not, then I would say reach out to your upline and say, hey, I'm adding people, but nothing's happening. Because then it may be, how are you adding them? Are you literally just like friending them and then never talking to them on Facebook? Or you're following them on Instagram and you just think that means that now they know you exist? Like, there's actually a process. Like, you got a 3, 2, 1, and you got to like 3 pictures, comment on 2, and get some sort of message going, right? So you've got to get stuff started with people. And again, for those of you that are new, if you're starting to add 2 people to your friends list on Facebook, you may add 2 people on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, and they may not accept you until Saturday or Sunday. That's okay. Like, that's great. Keep adding people, and then slowly but surely, as the people add you, then you can put them on your reach out list. Like, you can actually start talking to them on Instagram. If it's a closed account, you got to follow them, or you got to ask for permission to follow them or whatever. But if it's an open one and you're following them, immediately dive right in, start liking their pictures, comment on pictures, like get a conversation going. Lindsay says, at our local today, we have a new birthday follow-up guide. I'll be going live. Oh, she's going live about it tomorrow, and I am excited. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I've got people from Pumpkin and Town adding me now. Yes. Okay. All right, this was good. Even though this wasn't at all what I had planned or had thought, I don't know. Sometimes my brain just takes off and we go in a direction. So I will put this recording up. And if you need anything, let me know. Bye.